When your child refuses school, cries before sport, or shuts down before assessments, that's not weak character. That's a nervous system that has learned to predict danger where there isn't any. Two moms in our community raised this in our recent survey that was conducted, and they said that emotional development, including anxiety, and children who develop such aversion to a subject that it shuts down their performance almost entirely. Childhood anxiety is not a personality flaw, it's a nervous system pattern. And the distinction where most parents do not understand is that anxiety is not about the thing that the child says that they are scared of. Anxiety is about the brain's prediction and the prediction system that's getting miscalibrated. And an anxious child's brain has learned through experience, through sensitive wiring, and sometimes through nothing that you did at all. And it's done so that they can forecast threat in situations that are safe. The amygdala fires before the cortex can evaluate the situation. And by the time they say, I feel sick, I can't go, they're already entirely physiologically in a stress response. The worst thing that you can do in that situation is consistently allow avoidance. Because avoidance teaches the brain that what the feared situation is truly was dangerous, and then the anxiety grows. The second worst thing that you can do is force exposure without support, and that creates trauma on top of the anxiety that's there. So here are some things that you can do. You can use gradual supported exposure. For school related anxiety, instead of say just go, break it down. First we drive to the gate, then we walk in, then we stay for 1 hour. Small steps that the nervous system can tolerate and reduce the fear association over time. The second thing that you can do is validate the feeling without confirming the threat. Say things like, I know it feels really scary, and I also know that you are safe, and I will be there when it ends. And you're acknowledging the emotional response or experience without reinforcing the belief that the danger is real. The third thing that we can do is, if the subject specific anxiety is preventing learning, as one of our parents described, you can speak to the teacher and consider a brief assessment with an educational psychologist. What looks like stubbornness or laziness or those things are often anxiety driven, and avoidance that responds well to targeted response or targeted support. Your child is not choosing to struggle, they are struggling to choose. And there's a difference, and it changes how you help.